Hello and welcome to the next episode of the Explain series. I'm your host, Dr. Bret Palmer. In the Explain series we take a sexual health topic and explain it, and this week it's the turn of thrush. So you're probably thinking, well, I think I know what thrush is. It's like a fungal infection and it's a bit of an irritant, and you're quite right. That's exactly what it is. It's a fungal infection, and it's commonly found on people's bodies, and usually it doesn't cause any problems at all, but sometimes it does cause, it can be a bit of a nuisance. What is thrush? What is it caused by? Well, it's caused by a fungus called Candida albicans, and there are other species as well, but the majority, 80 to 85%, are caused by Candida albicans. And, well, what are the symptoms? Well, you tend to get a thick discharge, looks like cottage cheese, if you like. It can be that thick, and it doesn't smell, it's usually odourless, but it can cause quite bad itching. It can also cause painful sex on the surface. That's called superficial dyspareunia. It can also, as you're scratching down there as well, it can also cause fissuring of the skin and also edema of the skin. And these symptoms usually are found in women around the vagina and vulva area, and it can also be found in men, and usually men with a foreskin, and it is irritating. But the most important thing to remember, it is not a sexually transmitted infection. So thrush usually comes around in women after puberty, and usually is rarer in individuals who have reached the menopause. For men, it is found in men usually with as I said, with a foreskin, and if their partners have a little bit of thrush within their vagina, they may not have any symptoms for it. What would happen is just under the penis, the glands can become a little bit inflamed, and that's called balanitis. It can be a little bit itchy. Rarely is it painful, but it's more shocking to look at the penis when you take the foreskin back. It usually goes away of its own accord after a couple of days, but if your girlfriend has a bit of caniston in the cupboard, then by all means use that. It's very important, doesn't matter if you're male or female, to watch the genital care episode, because most people are washing it incorrectly and they're using soaps. Soaps dry out the genital skin and cause little tiny cracks, and where thrush can get inside and cause quite a lot of problems. So, we've discussed about what the symptoms are and the causes of it. Diagnosis, well, most people can probably diagnose themselves, but if you're not sure, you can go to a sexual health centre or even your GP. The good thing about going to a sexual health centre, especially in the UK, is that we have microscopes, and we can take a sample of the discharge and look directly under a microscope and tell you whether you have thrush or not. Treatment is very, very simple. I already said that the men can use some kind of caniston cream, or a cream that contains cotrimazole. And for the men, they just use a little tiny half pea size amount on the finger and put it, pull back the foreskin and put it all around the foreskin, ideally after washing. And you can put it on twice a day, and the symptoms should go away after 5 to 7 days, to be honest with you, although you can use it for 14 days if needed. For women, you can take a tablet called a fluconazole tablet. It's a tablet you take usually just once, and that stays in your body for around about 7 days. The important thing to note about a fluconazole tablet is it sometimes can cause a bit of interference with the contraception, and so it's probably advisable just to use condoms for those 7 days. If, however, you think you may be pregnant, or you could possibly be pregnant, don't use fluconazole and use a pessary. A pessary is basically a pill you put into the vagina via an applicator. You may not want to have sex after you put a pessary in because it can dry out the vagina and leave the insides quite chalky, and that will cause painful sex in itself. You can also use cream, clotrimazole cream, which can make the itchiness and soothe the genital area. Treatment is usually for, you can either do a pessary just for a one-shot pessary, or a pessary every night for 3 nights. Unfortunately, a small proportion of individuals can have recurrent candidiasis, or recurrent thrush if you like. Those individuals, if you have 4 or more episodes a year, you may need to go on a little bit of a prolonged treatment period, and this can go on for 6 months. It's best to speak to either the sexual health clinic, so you'll speak to your sexual health doctor, or you can speak to your GP as well. So how do you prevent it? Well, apart from looking at my genital care video, the genitals also need to be a little bit aired as well, and so don't use synthetic fabrics for your undergarments. And sometimes you can also get silk and cotton would be the best ones. Any kind of irritants, and so bubble baths. Also douching, that's pushing water into your vagina to effectively sluice out the vagina, is also very bad for vaginal health. For the men, again, don't use soaps, and always pull back the foreskin to completely when you urinate, as well as when you're washing. There's further information posted with this video, and there's also further information from the Family Planning Association, the British Association of Sexual Health and HIV, and also the CDC websites and nhs.info. And if you like this video, please subscribe for the next one, and share. And have great genital care, and see you next time. Take care. Bye.